So, you want to write a novel. That's an absolutely terrible idea, but I can walk you through it. First things first is you're going to have to do absolutely everything besides writing first. That's right, you're going to have to mop the entire apartment because mom will not be proud of you unless the entire thing is spotless. Clean the kitchen. Do all the dishes, even if they're not your dishes. You do not want a single distraction. Take the trash out. It's metaphorical for taking all the clutter out of your brain, leaving only a creative genius. Because that's what you are, a creative genius. Wash the windows. It's like letting the sunlight into your soul. There's no sun. Where's the sun? Okay, it's like letting the moonlight into your soul. Then, get a quick workout in. Why? Gets your blood flowing.
You know I think you're awesome, right?
Yeah, I know you think I'm awesome. Whatever. But it's still really good for you and it'll make you really happy and tired and gross. You ready to write? Nope, not quite. You gotta set the mood. Here, why don't you try turning on some music that relates to your story? I like to turn on fantasy music because I write fantasy. If you write anything else, it doesn't make you a loser, but I don't know what kind of music you're supposed to listen to. Like Star Wars for sci-fi? I don't know. I guess you could start working on another project that you've already started, but I like to start with a blank document every single time. First things first is you need to flesh out your main character. Name, age, height, weight, sexual orientation, best friend's middle name, their middle name maybe. You could give them a nickname. You could give them 6 nicknames, 1 nickname by each character. Yes, and you know what happens when you get all that together? World building basics. Chances are is that you're probably the person who never goes outside, so you know nothing, but the internet is full of handy tips on anything that you don't know anything about, which is weird for me because I know lots of things, but I don't know that much about sword fighting. So I just get on the internet, type in sword fighting, and take exactly what it gives me because everyone knows the internet can't lie. When you're all done, you can go into the corner and go into this nifty section called your search history and recap everything that you've learned for the day. You can also clear your search history because you know that the government is watching what you're doing and you know they're going to try to steal all your ideas. I guess you could also go to a more credible author to give you tips on how to write. I don't know. I wouldn't feel bad about it, I guess, if you went to somebody else and asked them how to do it, I guess. If you get stuck on writing action, if your roommates aren't home, you could always act out the scenes yourself in the kitchen with the broom handle. I don't know. Just make sure that they're not there because it'd be really terrible if they walked in on you doing really embarrassing stuff from your fantasy novel. If you find yourself lost for inspiration, don't worry. You don't need to write until you get the perfect inspiration one night. It's just going to hit you right now. Then you're going to write the entire novel in one night. Hundreds of pages, thousands of words, a perfect manuscript in one night. You did it. You wrote a novel. Well, the first draft anyway. Yeah, that's right. You're going to have to start over all again. Good luck, buddy.